In the ancient city of Seriva, two merchants walked the same roads, but lived by very different hearts. One dealt fairly, earning trust wherever he traveled. The other dealt in lies, seeking profit through deception. Their paths crossed one day in a poor household, and a single forgotten bowl revealed the truth of their characters. This is the Jataka tale of the two merchants and the golden bowl. The merchants of Seriva traveled far and wide, selling pots, pans, beads, ornaments, and cloth. They walked dusty roads, pulled their carts through villages, and called out their goods from house to house. Though they shared the same trade, their hearts were very different. The first merchant was honest. He spoke gently, traded fairly, and never took advantage of those who trusted him. Wherever he traveled, people welcomed him, for they knew his word could be trusted. The second merchant was very different. He smiled easily, but his smile hid deception. He sought profit in trickery, and believed clever lies were better than honest work. Greed quietly ruled his heart. In a small village along their road lived an old grandmother and her young granddaughter. Their home was humble: clay floor, woven mats, a few cooking pots. They owned almost nothing. Only a single old bowl remained among their belongings. The bowl was cracked, covered in soot, and dull with age. To the grandmother, it seemed worthless. But beneath the layers of grime lay something extraordinary. The bowl was made of pure gold. One morning, the dishonest merchant arrived at their home.
"Old goods for sale,"
he called.
"Pots, pans, bowls for trade."
The granddaughter brought him the old bowl. He took it in his hands. He scratched the surface with his fingernail. A faint gleam appeared beneath the soot. His heart leapt with excitement. He knew immediately this bowl was worth a fortune. But greed whispered another plan. The merchant scowled and tossed the bowl aside.
"This bowl is worthless, not worth even a single coin,"
he scoffed. The grandmother frowned. Something about his voice felt wrong. So she said quietly,
"We will keep it for now."
Later that day, the honest merchant came to the same house. His voice was calm, his manner respectful. The granddaughter brought out the bowl again. He examined the bowl carefully. Then he gently wiped away some soot. Golden light shimmered beneath the grime. He looked up with kindness and gently said,
"Mother, this bowl is made of gold."
The honest merchant opened his bags and laid out everything he owned. Coins, cloth, ornaments, even the reins of his animals.
"This is all I have. It is still less than the bowl is worth, but I offer it honestly."
The grandmother trembled with gratitude. Tears filled her eyes. The child held the merchant's hand as if thanking him for changing their lives. The merchant took the bowl and left them with everything he could give. Soon after, the dishonest merchant returned. He expected to claim the bowl cheaply, but when he learned it had already been sold, and sold honestly, his face twisted with fury. He shouted, he cursed. Then he tore at his clothes in despair. Greed had blinded him, and now it destroyed him. Meanwhile, the honest merchant traveled quietly along the road. The golden bowl wrapped carefully in cloth. He felt no pride, only gratitude. For he had traded honestly and helped those in need. When he returned to Seriva, people welcomed him warmly. For his reputation had already spread. A man whose word could be trusted was always welcome in the marketplace. Soon the merchant sold the golden bowl for a great fortune. But he never forgot the grandmother and child who had trusted him. In later years, the merchant often spoke to younger traders. He reminded them that wealth gained through honesty lasts far longer than riches gained through deception. The Serivavānija Jātaka teaches us that true wealth is not gold, but integrity. That honesty brings peace, while greed destroys even what one already has. And that sometimes the greatest treasure in the world is simply doing what is right. If this story brought you insight or calm, consider subscribing for more tales of wisdom and the path within.